edge of hope. Saw the light and with a deeper breath, turned to face me and you said, I wanna feel alive.
Hello, hello everyone. You're tuned in to the last eight here in the men's division at the 2025 WPA Heyball Champion of Champions. I'm Lenyuk the Chetty, and I'll be keeping you company on the stream for this tournament. We're in day 3 of 4, and tomorrow we're at the business end. It's the semifinals and the finals coming up tomorrow in the men's and women's division. We got one more session coming up later today at 5:30 Australian time, 9:30 Central African time. Shi Tianqi from China up against Wendy Yan. So that's the next match to look forward to on the live stream. But right now, sit back, get your morning coffee or your midnight wine, relax, and enjoy this match with me. Jason Theron from South Africa up against Clint Ianson from the UK. Clint winning the leg. He'll be breaking first. Once again, only 4 balls need to touch the cushion of the break in this tournament, and it's alternating breaks for the players. Doesn't look like any ball was made on this break from Clint, so Jason to select a color. Remember to hit that share button when you have a moment. You have a moment now. Let me just tell you, you have a moment now. Hit that share button, whether you're joining us on YouTube or Facebook or on WPA Live.tv. Hit that share button. Let the world know that these matches are underway. We're at the quarterfinals now at the 2025 Heyball Champion of Champions. Absolutely. It was such a good showing from South Africa's Jason Theron yesterday. Gosh, I think it was around 40 minutes, 7-0 for him. What a convincing win. I mean, that said, I must say, Joel Younger was a little bit off. Wasn't rolling for him yesterday, but Jason Theron, wow, what a convincing win from him there yesterday to seal his spot in the last 16. And he's showing earlier this morning, once again, another convincing win to land him here in the quarterfinals against Clint Ianson. Now, Clint Ianson, on the other hand, defending champion for this very title. And he also went up against the name Oh, yes, Clint Ianson was up against Arfan Dad in the last session, and that was a tight match. That was head to head all the way for both those players, with Clint Ianson obviously emerging victorious, winning that match 7-5. So, other matches currently underway here in this last 16 of the last eight of the men's division at the WPA Heyball Champion of Champions. Currently, Jordan Shepherd up against Jack Whelan, Stephen Ellis up against Yuma Dorma, and Jao Grillo up against Liu Shen. That's the other matches underway, and I'll bring you highlights from those matches as we proceed with the stream. In the women's division, they also had their last 16 playoff in the last session. So at 5:30 today, Shi Tianchi versus Wendy Yans on the TV table. Then Chen Ho Yun goes up against Nina Torvant. Vidya Pillai, we had on the TV table earlier, will be going up against Warathanan Sukratanas from Thailand, and that is also going to be quite a good match. And then, of course, South Africa's Marina Jacobs has qualified for the last eight in this championship. She goes up against Katarzynia. So a lot of excellent matches still coming up today and tomorrow, just semi-finals and finals live from Brisbane, Australia. Nice stuff here. Oh, pity would have used with a bounce off that cushion. But that's not how the cookie crumbled on that shot. So some recovery here necessary for Clint Ianson to be the first on the scoreboard in this quarterfinal. Oh, no cigar. Here comes Jason. All the blues open for Jason here. Oh my. Oh my. That's an uncharacteristic miss. Considering what great form he's been in, didn't expect that. Hasn't left. But actually, Clint may be able to cut this ball down to the corner pocket, and up comes the white. But he's just playing safe. He's just playing safe. Didn't fancy his odds there. Perhaps that pink was flush against the cush. So Clint playing the odds here, playing the percentages, hasn't left an easy table for Jason with the cue ball now so close to the cushion. Jason didn't want to give him shape on that pink up on top of the table there underneath the black. And I doubt that Clint will go for game right now in any event, as we see him just move the pink from one cushion to the other. I think he would have wanted to have that pink a little bit more centralized, maybe around the mouth of the pocket. Oh, Jason playing low on the cue ball, wanting to perhaps develop that blue and black ball. Unlucky for him, scratches on that shot. Ball in hand for Clint Ianson. Clint Ianson. I think Clint knows as well. He's got some security with the blue being where it is currently. And now he's certainly positioned himself to develop the black as he takes on the pink to the corner pocket. BJ Farrell on the stream says he loves the colors and is referring to the new Unity set, the official ball set for Heyball pool in the WPA circuit. That's beautiful. That is beautiful stuff there from Clint. And he's done it. He's first on the scoreboard with that. And back to BJ Farrell's comment about the Unity ball set. Well, actually, a lot of people, that's kind of general feedback we've been getting from players and viewers alike. They find that the solid colors now being employed by the WPA for the Heyball code is a lot more easier on the eye, especially in terms of reading the pattern. Well, Clint Ianson now the first on the scoreboard here, 1-0 in this race to seven, all the way, 100-minute time limit. Earlier today, we saw the match between Jack Whelan and Mo Keen Hoon from Malaysia go to penalty shootout with Jack Whelan victorious, and therefore he's up against a Jordan Shepherd currently in the other match. Let's take a look-see at what's happening on the other side. The other match is currently underway. Yuma Dorma now 1-0 up on Stephen Ellis. Jack Whelan and Jordan Shepherd tied 1-1 each. And Lucian and Jao Grillo still on their first frame. So those are the current standings of the matches in the last 8 of the men currently underway. BJ Farrell says, asks, was there a reason that they didn't do the traditional yellow and reds? I think yellow and reds is kind of associated more with the 7-foot game. And I believe the brains behind the Unity set wanted Heyball to have its own identity. So they've gone with the blue and pink. And make no mistake, a lot of research and development went into the final decisions made between on this ball set. But as Jorgen Sandman said, and you would have seen maybe his interview um, on the Facebook about the ball set when it was launched, it's in its first phase. So there might be later generations of this ball set, but right now it's been received quite well by both players and spectators alike. Looks like he's going quite low here on the cue, and I expected that he would do that, but I looked like he might have been aiming more to make contact with the blue there. Not an easy table here for Clint. He does have the potting angle though on the blue by the cushion, and I guess that if he makes that ball, he could potentially leave himself with a cut to the center pocket. But of course, he's going to have to hold that cue ball. He's going to have to hold that white. Love the look of that cue ball. It looks really slick, hey? I mean, of the black ball, the 8 ball traditionally, the 8 ball. Yeah, there we go. Clint Ianson. He didn't really have much choice there, but to try and execute the position, the finish in this way. Yeah, not an easy cut for him, but should he get it, he should have good shape on the 8, and yes, he does. Clint Ianson really, showing how much of respect he gives each shot, and he's doing really well here so far. This match is in its infancy. It's a race to 7, can go quite quickly. Clint Ianson now with his second point in this race to 7. Jason Theron still needing to get on the scoreboard. Looks like Clint is going to go for blue here, and he's done well to open up this, and this set looks really easy now. It looks really good for him. Jason Theron benched at the moment, and should he come back to the table? Well, when he comes back to the table, either in this frame or the next, as it is alternating breaks, he's got to dig deep, and it's also that mental game that comes into play here when it's rolling for your opponent, and when your opponent has a significant lead, and it's a significant lead depending on the race length, and these race to sevens can be so brutal, so brutal. And BJ Farrell asks about the numbers on the Unity ball set. I don't know the exact detail around that, BJ, but if I had to guess, I'd say that I think as the production concepts around these tournaments develop, and we get more technologically enhanced in the streaming capacity behind the scenes, then I think it'll be easier for the players, or for the spectators, and of course the commentary team to refer to actual numbers on the ball. But right now we don't have that much zooming into the balls and that kind of thing. So even with the view that I have of the table now, I can't see the numbers on the ball. So we kind of just left to describe the position. But that could be it. But when I get more information, I'll be sure to share that with you, specifically about why the balls are numbered. Look, from a design perspective, if you're just looking at aesthetics, it does look kind of nice. The fact that there's numbers on the ball, it would have been just plain otherwise. Yeah, as Alzet Kun has just submitted, there is each ball set is numbered 1 to 7. So it's 1 to 7 on blues and 1 to 7 on pinks. Clint Ianson. Good form. It's just weird to me though, his demeanor around the table. You'd think he was on the back foot, because his demeanor is of one that is not so happy about the position he's getting off the shot. So maybe I'm just reading him wrong. But Clint Ianson with a very comfortable lead loading now, should he make the black. And I think this would be a break and finish from him. Break and finish for his third point, Clint Ianson. Is he limping? It looks like Clint Ianson is limping. So I don't know if that's a new injury or something, and maybe that could be why he looks a little bit, he looks a little bit sore around the table, a little bit uncomfortable. And I thought that that might have been, for somebody who's so much in control and playing quite well on the table, he doesn't have that expression. But looks like Clint Ianson is in some sort of pain, because I've done commentary on his match the previous day and he wasn't limping then. So not quite sure what's going on there. But Jason Theron on the table now, and he hasn't. My oh my. My oh my, that is heartbreaking for Jason Theron. He hasn't made a ball on the break. Clint Ianson now 3-0 up. He scored his extension as well. Look, Jason Theron has been in excellent form throughout this tournament. He's also had a great year in Q Sport, as some of you might know. He is a silver medalist from the World Games held last month in China. So Jason Theron, lots of accolades, not only continentally, multiple South African champion, has been doing so well on the super tours and the station events in China. Also plays in the Duya events in China, also for Heyball. So yeah, Jason Theron, a lot more Heyball experience than Clint Ianson, but he hasn't been able to show his talent yet in this particular match. He does have a shot now, the blue to the center pocket. And he's got the blue in front of the black as well, which kind of presents some sort of safety for him. And I think that if Clint should come back to the table, he might use that pink up there to develop the black. Not an easy table here for Jason Theron from South Africa. Played this blue down to the corner pocket. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Yeah, as he shakes his head, takes his seat once again. Just not rolling for him quite yet. This is a good view of the table. As you can see, the pink and the blue on the left-hand side is touching. So Clint will need to develop that as well. But the pink might be available for a pot to the center pocket. And we'll see now when Clint plays up table. Yeah, he's going to play this pink down to the corner first and then make his way up table. And he could potentially use the pink closest to the cushion as well, as he's connected to the black. Yeah, expect him to make the pink to the corner pocket, get shape on the pink to the middle pocket, and then the pink along the cushion. Yeah, so that pink is certainly open for the center pocket there. If Clint Ianson is grappling with some sort of physical energy injury at the moment, gotta give him his flowers for holding it together for this quarterfinal match. Oh my, oh my. So close to the finish in this fourth frame. Jason Theron with an opportunity now to get on the scoreboard, and he has to do something. He has to do something. I'm wondering if he's not going to play a tactical shot here, leave the white ball along the cushion. Yeah, he hasn't. I don't think he's left a full ball available to Clint on the pink that's closest to us. Clint could potentially play that pink, though, towards the corner pocket. Yeah, he's got to make sure that he doesn't touch the blue here. Ianson. Okay. He had more of the pink than we thought. And now the table looks quite good for Jason. So I do believe if Jason can just execute a finish the way he intends to, it's going to do wonders for him, because up until this point, he's been on fire in Brisbane, Australia. Yeah, he needs to get a little bit of a bounce off that cushion, which he does. Oh, nice. Nice cue ball control there from Jason Theron to get shape on the blue for the center pocket. As you can see, it's relatively close to the cushion, just outside the pocket. This angle, it looks, oh, geez, this is exactly what I meant. And that is why Jason was taking his time on the shot, because those shots, it's not as easy as he looked. And he got the jaw, ball popped out. Oh, honestly, even with the element of difficulty associated with that shot, did not expect him to miss that. And with that, he's led Clint back to the table, practically with this frame on a silver platter for him, with the position he gave him with the cue ball as well. Clint Ianson now, easy finish loading. I'm sure he's also surprised to be back at the table. And with that, Clint takes his 4th point in this race to 7. Really surprised. If I think back to that previous frame now, with Jason missing that ball to the middle pocket, the finish there seemed certainly on for him. So he's probably gutted now, sitting on the bench thinking, what is going on? What is going on? Because he's once again been in superb form during this tournament. It is a 100-minute time limit, though, so time not really a factor here. Just gone over 25 minutes played already in this match, with 75 to go. So the comeback is very much possible given the chance. Doesn't look like anything has fallen here. You see the 2 pinks and the blue up table there. That's kind of the cluster area that might present a problem for both these players. And now Jason's got to dig deep here to develop this finish, to manufacture a finish if he doesn't want Clint to come back to the table. I think he's contemplating playing on pinks or securing pinks in this frame. My, oh my. My, oh my. I think any other day, any other time, Jason Theron would have made that putt with his eyes closed. And I don't know what's going on, but Clint looks terribly uncomfortable, like he's nursing some sort of physical injury. And Jason Theron is just off. He seems completely off in this match so far. That's a good shot there for Clint to open up the blue. However, he's only left himself with an obvious putt to the corner pocket on the right side of the table, our view right now. He could potentially play the blue to the middle pocket as well. There is more than enough gap there to stick that blue in where the pinks are. But he's playing on that first. Jason Theron now to the table once again, and I don't think the combination to the center is available to him. He might be forced to play the long pot down to the corner pocket. Good morning, everybody who's joined us. I see a lot of South Africans on the stream. No doubt backing Jason Theron, Suzette Boyens, Alexia Julius, Sibisiso Mgomezulu. Nice to see you guys here. And of course, the support for Clint Ianson as well. As I've said before, the players really appreciate the love and support that you show them virtually. So thank you on behalf of them for being here. Remember to hit that share button. I know in some parts of the world it's really early in the morning on a Saturday, and in some parts of the world it's deep at night. So wherever you are, whether you're watching on WPALive.tv or Facebook or YouTube, be sure to hit that share button. That's how we grow the sport. That's how we bring more opportunities to our players. Well, Jason really trying to get things to take shape here for him. He's got that two pinks now just outside the blue on the left side of the table, right side of the table. And yeah, I think he's going to potentially use this pocket ball now to get up table to play the pink on our side. And then, just needed a little bit more, I think, a little bit more rolls of the cue ball there. And it would have been a little bit easier for him to drive the white, maybe through the gap between the black and blue to land on the right side of those two pinks. But now he needs to come up table. Is he going to play two cushions to get, there we go, two cushions to get shape. My, oh my, not a bad attempt there from Jason. And if I was sitting in the stands now, I would have been applauding that effort. He'll want to slice that pink down to the corner pocket, at least take that pocket by himself, potentially another visit. And yes, the blue, that pink is snug in the pocket now. Well, Clint Ianson there playing the rules to his advantage. And this is, arguably one of the better rule sets that we have in Q-Sport. I, for one, love the Heyball rule set. And, with the development of Ultimate Pool as well, you'll see the Ultimate Pool rule set is very much like the Heyball rule set. So, really great set of rules. And if you have a good command of the rules, you can really play to your advantage. What a shot, man. What a shot that was. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff from South Africa's Jason Theron with his campaign now to get on the scoreboard. Just get on the scoreboard. Get in there. 1 point for Jason Theron loaded on the scoreboard. 4-1 in Clint Ianson's favor. That was a great shot. That was a great shot for Jason on the pink and get position on the black. My, oh my. And this just goes to show, guys, and I think as pool players, we all know it, session to session, how things can change. Just look at that. Jason Theron was breaking phenomenally yesterday. And today just can't get a ball in. Just can't get a ball in. And Clint Ianson capitalizing on every visit that he's getting to the table, really, really holding Jason back. And just that one mistake, the one mistake of not making a ball on the break can really cost you at tournaments like this with the caliber of players that we have. I mean, these are run out caliber of players, with any chance given, they are perfectly capable of manufacturing a finish. And yeah, it really is a sad thing when the first shot in the frame doesn't work the way you intended, and being able to break is such an advantage. And thank goodness for the alternating breaks in this tournament, because as we know, with the Super Tour and the station events as well as the Grandmasters finals, players aren't that lucky. It's winners break format there, and that's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. So here with alternating breaks, thinking you're coming back to the table, you're gonna have another shot, maybe the gods of pool will be shining down on you, and then it's just dry break after dry break and your opponent is in form. So here, Clint Ianson once again, injury and all, performing very well in this match. Yeah, he will more than likely have to pull this cue ball. So, and that is why now he's rather going for the cut to the corner pocket. And I think he might have to reroute his just called extension on the shot. Yeah, he's going to go for the extension on the cue as well. So those of you who are looking for the draw, it's on Digital Pool. Digital Pool is the platform that we are using for this tournament. I've shared the links on my Facebook page, and I'm Lenyuktha Chetty, Lenyuktha. I shared it early yesterday. So you can pop on over to my page on Facebook and you'll be able to see the links, the bracket for this tournament, or you can log on directly to digitalpool.com and search WPA Heyball Champion of Champions. And from there, you'll be directed to the women's and men's brackets. But currently, in the last 8, and all the men that are standing are currently playing the last 8 matches. Jordan Shepherd is up against Jack Whelan, Stephen Ellis up against Yuma Dorma, and Jao Grillo up against Liu Shin. That's the other 3 matches currently underway. Look at that. Just perfect pace control there from Clint Ianson to give himself a really easy shot on the black for the middle pocket. And he does it. 5 for him, 1 for Jason, race to 7. Let's have a look at what's happening in the other matches currently underway. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Jao Grillo, just off the bat, Jao Grillo leads 4-1 on Liu Shin. Stephen Ellis now 3-1 up on Yuma Dorma. Yuma Dorma was 1-0 up at the beginning of their match, and now Stephen Ellis managing to pull away with 3 consecutive points. Then Jack Whelan with a comfortable lead on Jordan Shepherd, 5-1. So those are the other 3 matches currently underway, and I'm sure it's quite hot there on those tables too. Another look at the break from Clint. Ianson doesn't look like anything fell. Nope, no ball spotted. Looked like for a second like the pink was going to drop in the corner pocket. So Jason with the opportunity here, and he might certainly go the way of pinks. The pinks look good. The pinks look good, and the blues are not too shabby either. But from where the cue ball stands now, pink sees his better bet, and with that, he's kind of set himself up to take care of that one problem pink. He can play the combination down now to that corner pocket. There we go. There we go. Things certainly taking shape now for Jason Theron. He's just got to activate his best BMT, because it is a lot of pressure that he's playing with. Race to 7. His opponent is in great form. Already 5 on the scoreboard. He's trailing by 4 points. All the pressure on Jason Theron here. But if you followed Jason Theron's career in Heyball over the last 6-7 years, he is undoubtedly Africa's finest Heyball player, and he has been just getting stronger and stronger on the Heyball scene. Has had a very good year, very, very good year. Jason Theron, silver medalist at the World Games as of August 2025. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we want to see both players show up to a match, especially at this level in the tournament, quarterfinal, semifinal. You know, one player dominating after they've worked so hard to get to this point. It's sad to watch. So from an entertainment perspective, personally, I love seeing both players play at their full potential. That's a nice draw shot there from Jason. Yeah, a little bit too much. A little bit too much. I think he would have wanted to play that pink first, and now he's going to maybe have to reroute. Difficult to see from this view whether the 8 is through for the corner pocket on the right-hand side of the table. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Jason trying his best there with the check sides to come up for the pink. And now he's got the cut. He's got a cut available to him for the corner pocket. But, once again, I'd say the Jason we had yesterday on the table would have done this without thinking twice. But when you've got all this pressure mounted against you, it's another story. And if that last shot that he played in the last frame on the pink is anything to go by, and if he's carrying that same kind of confidence with him now, I expect him to make this pink. Yes, he does. Beautiful. And oh my, pool gods, why have you abandoned Jason Theron? My word, this is just sad to watch. Sad to watch for him, really, really is. Clint Ianson now, ball in hand. That's classic Clint Ianson. He usually will set himself, usually with his first shot, he's already planning on how he's usually executing, a 2-point shot like the pot and to open up a problem ball. And you'd see that if you go back and watch his matches, that's usually his style. And he does that so well, Clint Ianson. And he's queuing really well. For those of you who don't know, Clint Ianson is in fact the defending champion for this particular title. Clint Ianson, so many IPA titles to his name, as some of you might know who follow the IPA circuit. Multiple champion there as well. Has been playing Heyball now for about, I think, a year or two. So he's really, really also been developing as a Heyball player. And we see a lot of people who are more akin to the 7-foot game English pool, whether it's international rules, black ball, as well. They are slowly. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Enough legs. Here we go. 2 points for Jason Theron. That was a shot well taken. Shot well taken, and the refs have offered them an intermission. So the players get a 5-minute intermission. That means you get a 5-minute to refill your coffee or your wine. And we'll be back just after this. I'm Lenyuk the Chetty. Don't go anywhere. And if you're going to go somewhere, go and check out the scores on digitalpool.com. We'll be back just after this.
Across the globe, in every pocket of the world, under neon lights, inside bustling pool halls, and in quiet corners where dreams are born, a cue is drawn, a break is made, and something greater than the game unfolds. This is more than sport. This is connection, a universal rhythm, a shared language of geometry, grace, and grit. And at the center of it all, there stands a cue, a symbol of skill, spirit, and unity. The World Pool Association, WPA, is not just the steward of the game. It is the heartbeat of a global movement. We are the bridge between generations, the voice of players and fans, and the stage for champions from every continent. We preserve the integrity of the game. We elevate the passion of the people. We shape the future of a sport without borders. one Q, one world, one future. With every tournament broadcast, every updated rule, every young player stepping to the table for the first time, we shape the path ahead. We don't just look at where the game has been. We ask where it can go, who it can reach, what it can mean. From the legends who inspire us to the fans who fuel us, from grassroots matches to global stages, this is our future, a future we build together. The World Pool Association, WPA, is proud to announce the launch of its visionary initiative, One Q, One World, One Future. This global movement marks a bold new era for the sport, in partnership with our broadcast and technology partner, ForSense Technologies. At the heart of this evolution is the debut of WPA Live.tv, the sport's premier digital broadcast channel. Kicking off in July with live coverage from the Commonwealth Billiard Championship in Mauritius, WPA Live.tv will deliver world-class action first for future tournaments and games, powered by cutting-edge technology and integrated AI. But this is only the beginning. We are launching the world's first professional fan-based app, connecting over 750 million global fans with the players, the game, and exclusive AI-driven content like never before. Recognizing the importance of growing the sport from the grassroots, WPA will also launch a new global youth initiative later this year, the QE Game app and dedicated channel. Designed to educate, inspire, and engage, this initiative will live within WPA's new web platform, featuring live results, rankings, and player progress from every WPA event worldwide. Because this is more than sport, this is unity in motion. In every hand that grips a cue, there's purpose. In every break, there's potential. And in every corner of the world, this game reminds us, we are all part of something bigger. Because in the hands of many, with hearts united by one passion, the cue doesn't just point to the ball, it points to tomorrow.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lenyukta Chetty, and you're watching the 2025 Heyball Champion of Champions. If you've just joined us, Jason Theron from South Africa up against Clint Ianson, and quite a dramatic start we had to this match, with Jason Theron just not being able to get in there, We saw some really bad rolls, some really bad lucks, and Clint Ianson in great form, just capitalizing from the mistakes or the bad rolls of Jason Theron. But however, in the last two frames, we saw Jason Theron stage somewhat of a comeback. And I must say, I think most of the question that is on everybody's mind right now, especially if they're a Jason Theron supporter, are we going to see something different? Are we going to see something different from Jason Theron in this match? It's the business end for Clint Ianson in this match, but it's a mountain for Jason Theron to climb. It's only a race to 7. Clint Ianson 2 points away from sealing his seat in the semi-final. Jason Theron has to play catch up now. More than enough time in this match still remaining, with just over 50 minutes played, and it's a 100-minute time limit. I must say, though, the Blues are looking good here. The Blues are looking good. It is that blue closest to the cushion on the side rail up table that might present somewhat of a problem for Jason. And perhaps he's looking at the double now for the center pocket. Oh, he's feeling himself. Jason is feeling himself. He's taking on those shots because he's feeling himself. And I think we might have a different match, a different complexion to this match now as we came back from intermission. That was a good double, a good bank shot there from Jason Theron. My word. Oh, my word. And he snookered. Jason Theron has snookered himself. Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh, that was the view. And all of that emotion I experienced now was for nothing because he wasn't snookered. It just looked like that on the view that I had in the table. So, yeah, Jason Theron still in it here in this frame. And I believe that he broke here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, not enough legs. Not enough legs. It's quite a difficult shot now to take on. Quite a difficult cut to take on, considering the pressure that he's playing under. And yes, Jason Theron from Africa will probably have a lot better developed match temperament than the rest of us, but it still is a world championship title. You're still playing one of the finest players from English pool. And you're trailing 3 points. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Jason Theron takes his 3rd point, and he's staging a comeback here. Clint Ianson still in the lead, 5-2. You can hear the clink of the balls against that aluminium rack. The ref making extra certain that the object balls are, well, touching each other maximally. Clint Ianson. He's made a pink and a blue. That was a really good break, and that's what the players want you to see if you follow the China tournaments. They are aiming. They are aiming for that two ball striking to the center pocket. And look at that. That was a good hit there from Clint Ianson. And he's got a lot of options. He's got a lot of options. Looks like he's going for blue. Yep. And yeah, don't know if he really needed to move that blue. Don't know if that was necessary, but that was classic, classic Clint Ianson move. So blue in play for Clint Ianson. Going to play this one down to the corner pocket here. Got the combination available to him. And he gets it. Yeah, and I believe that the blue closest to the cushion on the left side of the table has a path to the corner pocket, and that's what Clint will want to get shape on now. Does that, then it's the blue to the corner, opposite corner pocket, and I guess the rest is a formality. He really is in great form, and yeah, he certainly looks like he's nursing some sort of injury, Clint Ianson. Like I said, I had the honor of doing commentary on his match on day one, and he didn't look like this. He wasn't limping, and he looked a little bit more happy around the table. And he has been playing really well despite whatever physical challenge he is contending with at the moment. Yeah, I think he'd want to leave himself with a straight shot to the last remaining blue to get decent shape on the black ball, which looks quite close to the cushion. Expecting to come off the cushion here. Nice bounce. That looks good. That looks good. I must say, though, thus far in the match, it has been the breaks that have let Jason Theron down significantly. Also, he's had unbelievably bad luck. And I say luck, tongue in cheek, because we all know we are very much in control of what happens on the table, but it just didn't look like it was rolling for him. The luck was just not in his favor. But all of that aside, Jason has managed to stage somewhat of a comeback, putting 3 points on the scoreboard. Does he get it? Looks like it's going to park. Yep, it's parking. It's parking. Oh, sorry, guys. Is my volume really soft? I'm sorry. Please tell me. Will everybody, whoever's watching, if you could just hit me up on the stream and tell me whether my volume is too soft so that we can adjust it accordingly. Didn't realize I was coming through as a whisper. Thank you for informing me, Shadley Murray. Jason Theron with an opportunity. Does he get it? Oh, look at that. That's sweet. That is sweet. I love a combination. Yeah, you see that, the raised eyebrows, the exhale, those telltale signs. He knows this is a difficult table to come to. Difficult table to come to. Look, he can potentially play that pink that he's closest to now to the center pocket, drive the cue ball towards the cushion where the pinks are laying on the left side. Yeah, didn't go for anything too fancy, Jason Theron. I think he's just going to keep it simple. And the position that he has now on the pink to the corner pocket. It's not ideal for him to, I don't think he has the angle to screw back into the two on the cushion. Doesn't look like he does. And he might have to reroute here. He might have to play the, oh, he's looking at the safety. He's looking at the safety. Wants to leave that cue ball behind the pink. And it will be a decent snooker if he pulls it off. The black, however, is snug in the pocket. And should Clint Ianson even have a direct shot to that black, it's going to pot. Jason Theron has reconsidered. He's reconsidered, and I think he might play on this pink and get off the top cushion, down, back. Look at that. Look at that. That's a shot. That is a decent shot from him under the circumstances. Oh my, oh my, my, oh my. So much of pressure on Jason Theron. Now he needs to make this cut to the corner pocket. Probably go 1, 2, 3, potentially even 4 cushions to get behind that pink and play it down. Oh no, what is he doing? What is he doing? Okay, it doesn't look like it doesn't look like the cut is on for the corner pocket. Doesn't look like it. Jason Theron playing quite an ambitious cut here to the corner pocket, down the cushion. Look at that. Look at that. What a shot. What a shot. Oh my. Pool gods, where are you? Why have you abandoned Jason Theron? What a magnificent shot from him, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, not getting what he needs from the cue ball. My, oh my. Oh, unbelievable. Okay, maybe a bank here to the middle pocket. Oh, wow. 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 Wherever you are, I hope you're applauding this finish because he deserves it. Give the man his flowers, man. What a finish. What a finish from Jason Theron, taking his 4th point now. Clint Ianson leads 5-4. Oh, Jason, look at that. I don't know if that's shock on his face. He can't believe that he actually pulled that finish off because let me tell you, that's probably one of the most difficult finishes I've seen a player pull off on the TV table this entire tournament. What a finish from Jason Theron. Looked, all the odds stacked against him, and he did it. Recovery shot after recovery shot to get his 4th point. Clint Ianson now. Oh my. Oh my. Is that the tide? Is that the tide? Hmm. Jason Theron taking his time to decide color here, or even to decide route. Oh man, unbelievable. Really looked like that blue was tracking comfortably to the middle pocket, but no cigar catches the draw there just a tad, and it's out. So we've got this blue and pink here on our side of the table that presents a problem for both these players. And regardless of what Clint does now, he's already thinking about how's he going to unravel that problem up table or on our side of the table. Because that's classic Clint, always attacking the problem as early as possible in the frame. And I think I think he just might have the angle to do it now. Oof, narrowly missed that. Did you see how close that was, guys? I think he could, potentially now use the blue that's on the middle of the table by the right center pocket. I think he's going to play up first, play those 3 balls there, and then maybe use that blue on the right side of the table to open up the blue and pink. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, I bet he's thinking maybe I should have taken the rest for that shot. He didn't get enough pace on that hit. Clint Ianson now snookered. Gets a good hit on the blue though. So no ball in hand for Jason to run, but it's certainly a chance. And Jason has done pretty well with his chances in the second half of this match. Well, the second half, I mean the match after the intermission. I'm really starting to think now that should Jason manage to equalize, make it 5-5, we might have a different outcome to this match than what one would have expected, considering what was going on and the comfortable lead that Clint Ianson had just a few moments ago. Good shot there from Jason. I think he was trying to play that ball safe, but the ball is open. The ball is open. He can play it down to the corner pocket. Once again, still that problem ball there with the pink and blue, and Clint is just placing now. Clint is just placing, because remember, Clint Ianson also with a very strong tactical game, and I've seen it before on the TV table. I've had the privilege of commentating on a lot of his matches over the last year with Raymond Thalak, and I'm sure he would also agree. Clint Ianson's B game, his tactical game, is very, very strong. So he does have that restraint. He does tap into his restraint when he has to. And Jason Theron just playing the rules to his advantage here. He has left a shot to the top corner pocket. And I think Jason would have wanted that cue ball to roll a little bit more behind the pink. It just didn't get there. Just didn't get there. Okay, well, at least it touched the cushion. Didn't pot though. And what I'm seeing now that is, should Jason manage to clear up table, he could certainly use the pink that's on this side at the corner pocket to develop the the pink that is a problem now for both of them. So Jason Theron also could play safe if he wanted to, but I think he just might go for it. I think he just might go for it now. And you know what? With it being a little bit risky, um, going for the shot that I described just now, he could potentially use one of the balls up table as well to open this. And we've seen Jason's cue ball control, his positional play has been really good. His use of the cushions, even though he's had some really bad luck with the pots, his use of the cushions has been pretty much spot on in this tournament, where in this match in particular, where he's had to use 2 or 3 cushions to garner position. So yeah, I have faith that Jason can pull a rabbit out of hat here in this, and I'm quite sure that his confidence is through the roof after that amazing finish he executed in the last frame. Okay, I think he's setting himself up for the pink down to the corner pocket with Clint Ianson's blue is right now, and that would be a decent play actually. That will be a decent play. Should buy him at least another visit to the table. And he wouldn't want to drop the 8. Oh, okay. Okay. That's good. Still good. Still good for Jason Theron and Clint Ianson now. The pressure on him this time, and probably for the first time in the match, will Clint Ianson be feeling it because he has been pretty much dominating so far. Once again, Clint Ianson exercising restraint. I think that Jason might just want to place the pink. He just might want to place the pink here, just over the pocket, and just wait for the right opportunity to use that pink or the other one to develop the blue. And I think Clint Ianson will just play the percentages now. He'll play the percentages now, maybe give Jason the opportunity to go open up there first. And yeah, if Jason makes the finish, he makes the finish. If he doesn't, Clint gets another chance. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my word. What a shot. What a shot from Clint Ianson to open up that blue. Amazing. That was amazing. I really didn't think he was going to go for it there, but I think he knew as well. The percentages were on Jason's favor if Jason came back to the table, because Jason did have 2 pinks to develop that situation with. So I'd say great call from Clint. And that's why he's a champion. And not just a champion, the defending champion of this very title. Ah, unfortunate for him there. Didn't do much with that blue after playing such a magnificent shot to open it up. And Jason now with an amazing opportunity to equalize. How the tables have turned in this match, guys. How the tables have changed. It certainly looked hopeless, if I can say so, for Jason Theron just 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago. Didn't look good for Jason Theron. And Jason dug deep, activated the best big match temperament that he has in his arsenal, and has really wowed us in this match. really good decision making as well in this frame, which was largely a tactical battle between the two of them. And here we see a fifth very well deserved point loading for Jason Theron from South Africa. He's done it. He's equalized in this match for the first time. My oh my. Okay. Seeing as we're at the business end of the match now, this is a race 7. I'd love to know. I'd love to know from you guys on the stream who's your horse? Who's your horse to go through to the next round, to the semifinals coming up tomorrow? Is it Jason or is it Clint? Given what you've just seen, I'd love to know what you think. One of the best comebacks I've seen, in the last season. And I think the other two was Oliver Zolnocki at the Grandmasters finals and Kelly Fisher as well at the Grandmasters finals. You have all of these odds stacked against you and you just dig deep and you pull a rabbit out of a hat. So I think regardless of what the ultimate outcome is of this match, both these players can be very proud of their showing here. I think in particular, Jason Theron. The Blues certainly look good. The Blues certainly look good here for Clint Ianson. And he's been benched for a lot of this match since they came back from the break. And I'm sure he's, obviously he can't say it now, but I'm sure that he is quite impressed with what Jason has done with these opportunities since then. And how much that will play into his shot making and his choices now, I guess we're going to see. Yeah, Clint might be forced to play these two balls on our side of the table first and then go up table for the blue. Look, the black is open. I think he's got a direct line to the corner pocket there. I don't think the pink is in the way of the path for the black ball, and Clint's potting has been really good. So I think he's going to favor his chances with playing out that way. Oh, look at that. He opened up. He opened up that black. Made it a little bit easier for him, I guess. Yeah, that's classic Clint. Hey, if there's a problem to solve, and he might have viewed that black to be a little bit problematic for him. And he's really opened it up now. Clint Ianson to get on the hill here in this frame. And I believe he is playing from break, so should he execute this finish now as intended, it's a break and run. Oof. Wow. The pace on that was perfect, guys. Give him his flowers. The pace on that shot was absolutely perfect. Clint Ianson, what a player. What a player. And with that, he's first on the hill. Jason Theron, the last African standing in this 2025 Heyball Champion of Champions. Let me see if I can quickly tell you what's happening with the other matches. While the ref readies this table. Oh, Liu Shin. Oh my word. João Grillo from Portugal took out Liu Shin 7-2. João Grillo now in the semi-finals. Stephen Ellis currently 6-2 up on Yuma Dorma. And Jack Whelan through to the semi-finals, beating Jordan Shepherd 7-1. So Jack Whelan in the semi-final already, and he's waiting for the winner here between Jason and Clint. And João Grillo from Portugal taking out Liu Shin, hot favorite for this tournament. So João Grillo in superb form, it seems, and he secured his spot, waiting for the winner of the other match. Jason Theron to break now in this 12th frame. He's made a pink. That's the first time he's made a ball on the break. Jason Theron. Let's see what he does with this opportunity now. Yeah, I do believe he did adjust his break slightly, and it panned out. It worked out for him. Oh, you know, when you have this kind of pressure on you, to even see the pattern play can be so difficult, and in a very high pressure situation. And I gotta say, I got a newfound respect for Jason Theron after I've seen what he did under pressure in this match today. One of the best comebacks I've seen from him in a tournament at this level. He's also taken his extension now. He knows how important the right color choice is in this situation, and Jason Theron going for blue. Comes off sweetly off that cushion. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Yeah. Pace, the pace, the pace, the pace, a little bit too much, but he's still got options, and the blues are all open. So really looking good here for Jason Theron. Just about execution. Just about execution now. The blues are open. Nothing for him to really develop. Just cue ball control and pattern play. Just gone over an hour, almost 90 minutes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, almost 90 minutes played in this match so far. Camera guy, if you're listening to me, let me see that shot clock, please. I want to see the clock of the time clock on the table. If the guys over there, production, can hear me, can you show it to us on the screen? But I think it's about 90 minutes played so far in this match. 100-minute time limit. Look at Jason go. Look at Jason Theron from South Africa go. He's really looking good. Really looking good for the finish here. And can he force the decider? Enough legs, enough legs. Ooh! Look, laying the way he is now, he can stop that cue ball on the pink. He can do it. He could also potentially just pull the cue ball a little bit. But I don't know how fancy he's feeling right now with all the pressure on him. Jason Theron, to force a deciding point here. He's given himself a shot on the 8 ball. I'm sure all his supporters from from Africa are squeezing for him now because yeah, it's been quite a stressful match for the Jason Theron supporters. Look at this. Look at this. Pace perfect. Beautiful stuff. Jason Theron from South Africa forces a decider in this match. He was 4-0 down, ladies and gentlemen. If you just joined us, Jason Theron was 4-0 down. What a comeback from him. And I believe there might be enough time on this match to be played to its 7th point. If there isn't enough time, if the clock runs out, these guys go into penalty shootout. Both these guys, you got to applaud them. Clint Ianson, we know that something is wrong. He doesn't look physically well. There we go. 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Over 5 minutes remaining on the clock. So Clint Ianson to break now. I believe Clint Ianson. Oh no. Yes, I think it's Clint Ianson to break. He can go. If he breaks in, he can go. 5 minutes is enough time to clear on the Heyball if the finish on a Heyball in the Heyball context, if the finish is on. Otherwise, this match could very easily go to penalties. Looks like he made a ball in the center pocket. Clint Ianson making a ball here in the decider, and that's all. That's the very first step. Look at the blues. Oh my gosh, look at the blues on this table, guys. What a split. Jason Theron knows it. He's sitting there. He's probably had a quick scan of the table. He knows this is the ideal setup for a player playing a deciding frame. That blues looks so sweet. Looks so sweet for Clint Ianson. I mean, Clint Ianson, he broke well. And should he take this point, it will be well deserved as well. My oh my, it certainly looks so easy now. It looks like just a formality. Clint Ianson will play that blue to the corner pocket, come off the cushion, get shape on the other blue, and he's left himself straight. He's left himself straight, and that might be a little bit of a lifeline for Jason Theron, who's just hoping for just one chance. That's just one chance that Jason needs, but looks like a little bit of an angle here for him. So he can certainly use the cushion to go back across the table for the black. So I don't know why he looked so disappointed coming off that shot. Look at that. Look at that. 2 cushions for the black. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. What a player, man. What a player. Also playing, we forget Clint Ianson also playing with pressure here. He knows what a force Jason Theron is on the Heyball circuit, and he does it. He does it. 7-6 to Clint Ianson. What a match. The best match I've seen